Excuse me, Mr. Dog, get on. On. It's time, guys. Oh, yes. Tuesday, the 18th of June, 2024. It is NXT, NXT, NXT. The NXT live stream on the air, guys. Well, I think we're on there. It's supposed to be. It's telling me we are. Let's see. Okay. Yes, it is. It is working. It's working on Twitch at least. Okay. Welcome everybody. Thank you guys for persevering. My PC went through an update, and I didn't know that it was gonna do that. So we got delayed a little bit, but we're back. I was hoping that it wouldn't be stuck or hung up on the update. You know, sometimes it does that. Sometimes it updates and it's like, oh, update failed, and then it tries it again. Or it works, but it just takes forever. Oh my goodness. Radio! Yo. It's Radio Mania! Guys, it's Radio Mania. Oh me, oh my. Radio, thank you, man. Thank you for the bits. 100 bits. Said Happy Taco Tuesday. Oh, nice, man. Yes. Happy Tuesday, man. All right. Do I have this all set up? I think we do. It's about that time. See if I can get the tweet on before the heat is on. They're starting out with this #1 Contenders Battle Royale as well, so I have to jump right into this. Right into it. Wonder if they're gonna hit us with a surprise right off the bat, or save the surprise for last. I would definitely save it for last. But I don't know if they're coming out in order, or I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. It's that time, guys. Then, now. It's the sound that came on last night, right when Raw was about to go off the air. Let's go. We're getting bouncy right off the bat. It's time. Javon Evans in the house, guys. Dude, it's gotta feel crazy to be this young and be in the WWE already. Oh my goodness. Yo, Robert Stone, thank you for the bits. Let's go. It's Joe Hendry. Of course it is, Joe Hendry. Of course it is. It's Joe Hendry. Oh my goodness. It's time for Walter. Yes. Radio, thank you for the bits. Both Robert Stone and Radio successfully covered up his theme song completely. Thank you guys for that. Acid, welcome. I hope you have recovered from the heat.
That's because I'm going to walk down to that ring, eliminate every single one of you, go on to become
working on
NXT
it.
champion.
Definitely still not 100%.
And when the
Joe Hendry is here, guys.
the entire WWE universe will be chanting, "We believe."
Do I think they'll invade NXT? I hope so. I hope so, UWE. 3 in a row, Excalibur. Nice, man. Tic-tac-toe, man. Joe Hendry. I would love it if the Wyatt Six would have came out here and left him land just like last night. It's Ethan Page. Jimmy Johns is already like, no, stop it. Can't be doing all this over here. we can't be having fun like this. Yeah, I think this is all just a what do you call it? Distraction. I think it's a distraction. I think what's really going to happen is somebody really hype is going to show up like right near the end. Although I really do like Ethan Page. It's cool they gave Javon Evans a little piece of hype right there at the beginning. Come on, Jimmy Johns. Oh my gosh. Jimmy Johns. Oh yeah.
But the bell is sounding. This one's official. Look at all the bodies. It don't adjust.
Dang, there's a whole lot of people here.
Joe Hendry, that's right. Joe Hendry, he wanted some attention.
Joe Hendry gets tossed out first.
He's been eliminated, and he was
yes.
eliminated.
Frankie Kazarian's in here. Nice. It's all about. That's cool. Kazarian's in here. Hendry got tossed. Alice, welcome. What do you think, UWE? I thought about it. I was gonna put the Wyatt logo on the thumbnail, but I was like, nah. I haven't seen any clues that they'll be here, so I decided not to do it. WB, welcome WB. This is very loud. And there's so many people in this battle royal here. I wish it was more of like a Rumble type of match where people would come out individually one by one. I think that would be a little better. I like that format for surprises. I'm gonna need Uncle Howdy and his squad to come in the ring and murder everyone. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome if the lights would go out and then they'd come back on and everybody would be destroyed. Or they'd go out for a while and you could barely see what was going on. You know, they got a camera in the darkness. You could barely see something because of the emergency lights that come on. And you just see you see people just getting tossed and bashed and stuff. And then when the lights come back on, you have the Wyatt 6, Wyatt 5 standing in the middle of the ring. And they go to commercial, like, go to commercial. That'd be great. Still convinced Spears is working for Howdy.
He's just waiting in the wings. Who is it gonna be? That's the question.
We saw Sean Spears throwing some right hands with Tank, and the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes.
The people's elbow. Oh my goodness. It's the Robert elbow. Look at these bits. Oh my goodness. Robert Stone, thank you again, man. Oh no. Damon Kemp accidentally eliminated Charlie Dempsey.
Come on, guys.
Frankie Kazarian tossing everybody. Kazarian's on fire. Yeah, I like them opening the show with this. I see Apollo. Apollo's still in it. Dude, I wish Apollo wins this. Out of anybody in here right now, I would love for Apollo or I mean, obviously Frankie Kazarian. I like Frankie Kazarian a lot. Lexus King would be a good person to win, I think. Dragon Lee? Okay. Oh, Apollo's gone. Well, there goes that.
We live our lives on our home's fabrics, and though we come and go,
Who will be the number one contender?
it's called odor transfer.
The number one chicken tender.
Those odors get trapped inside fabrics and then release
You jinxed it, bro. I did. I shouldn't have said anything.
You need Febreze fabric.
Right when I said it, he just gets
Formula
thrown.
is proven to deliver long-lasting odor-fighting power so you can
Okay. Let's get over here.
Pizza or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you never
Combo.
before. Knowing how pizza does.
Draco, welcome. Combo.
Years from now, you'll still remember how good she was. And that
I guess I could put some other people in here. Do I have Frankie Kazarian? Frankie? There we go. I got Frankie. Who else is still in here? Let's put Lexus King.
The Black Riders, rated R, only in theaters this Friday.
The Black Riders.
Has crafted an ode to legendary barbecue, a sweet, smoky
There we go.
masterpiece. Sliced fresh at the deli.
I see Dante Chen.
Sweet peas,
I
glazed chicken
see
breast,
Joe Coffey.
from Boar's Head.
Let's do Joe Coffey. He's been getting mad TV time recently.
Start your day with Nature Made, the #1
There you go.
pharmacist recommended
I think that's
vitamin
about
D
enough
supplement
people.
brand.
Weighted blankets are so cozy.
My new schedule caused my watch streak to restart.
M&M's Mega. I can't move.
Oh dang, you weren't in the stream at all yesterday?
All I see is darkness.
I thought you were in the stream yesterday.
M&M's Mega. No way.
They released Javon Evans' theme on YouTube. Oh, it sounds pretty interesting.
Things myself. I do my own searching. It isn't efficient. Use Kyle.
Guess UWE had no reply to my question.
To do the job right.
UWE, if you're out there, I was asking, what do you think? Do you think so?
Kayak. Search
I answered your
one
question.
If I
I was here, but I missed the other day, apparently. I don't think it was your schedule then. I think it was because I,
And one day it can change.
Start your future today at
it was probably the day that I had 2 separate streams in one day because of the Clash at the Castle starting at like 9 a.m. or whatever. But that's one of the best things about the streak is that it's not really about the number, it's about like the tens of numbers. So when you hit 10, it's just like you hit 110, you know? They all count the same. So I see you. It's not like I think you missed anything. I was hoping to see one of the Hardys in the Battle Royale. Me too, man. I was hoping that they would they were like gonna do it a little differently where people come out one by one instead of them all being out here.
Race to Survive New Zealand. New episodes Mondays at 11 on USA.
Yeah, it really just matters that you guys are here for 10 in a row because every 10 is where you get your streak. There we go. #1 contender. Dante Chen getting tossed, but was able to hold on. Tavion Heights, Dante Chen on the apron, teetering on the edge of glory and defeat. Dang, they both got tossed by Ridge Holland. Ridge the Fridge. Oh, it's Slammy Soprano's out here. Tony D'Angelo. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Another opportunity at the NXT Championship, but Shawn Spears right now taking it to Dragon Lee.
Look at the man left in this contest right here. One of these guys gonna wake up and they're gonna be the guy to take on Drake Williams.
Well, I noticed
championship.
Tyler Bate, two-time NXT UK champion, NXT Tag Team champion, Heritage Cup champion. Cody said locker rooms might show up. Bate, of course, from Raw is showing out right now, as there's a couple of guys from SmackDown who are getting ran over by a tank.
Yes, indeed. Oh, man. That's that TV star. That's the TV star of all television, Vic.
Why would he help him, though? Just now to eliminate him.
Beautiful elimination by the television star.
Alexis King, all smiles. Maybe not anymore. There's Agent. And Garza. What an elimination this is. Since King's out of here. See you later, TV star.
That was my pick.
See you later, Angel.
Oh, Vic, can you imagine if Tank let you slip on the banana peel and win this thing, man?
Hey, you won a battle royal, right?
Oh, yes.
You know what it's like to slip on that banana peel.
Yes, indeed, but that just gets you to that shot, Vic. You got to cash in.
Round and round they go. Where does it end for Tank? Only Tyler Bate knows.
Oh, can only imagine what this feels like.
Dang, Tyler Bate
I'm just as dizzy.
taking somebody for an airplane ride.
Tank is right now. Big
Airplane spin.
in control, and right now the only one standing.
Big strong boy. Oh wow.
Tyler Bate has been to the dance. He's been to the top of the mountain. As he turns
Hopefully they can use them only when they need to. Huh. What do you mean by that, WB? This could also lead to Forbidden Door between NXT and TNA pay-per-view. Oh.
just got caught. But you gotta send him up and over.
I just hope it turns out better for TNA than their last little partnership that they had with AEW. That didn't really. It was good for a bit, but the way it turned out was not clutch. Oh, Slammy Soprano, no.
D'Angelo's gone. Hanging on one more. How's he doing this?
That's called Skin of the Cat Man.
That's a double skin of the cat, right?
No, Cat Man.
Dynamite drop in, Monty. As we
Ooh.
continue to fight in this battle royal.
Are any of these people eliminated? Let me see. Dang, Nathan Frazier got just demolished with a leaping knee on the apron that left Frazier flipping sideways in the air, spinning. Jeez, young Rollins got destroyed.
One of these men.
Shawn Spears is still in it.
Think about it. Kazarian representing TNA. If he wins this thing, this would be such a big moment for this young
Such
man.
a big moment.
Big moment for the LWO. If Rich Howard were able
Oh,
to
yeah,
make a
man.
moment for Chase University.
That's Dragon Lee, yes.
Oh, jeez, oh man. A little teamwork.
Uh-oh, Ridge Holland.
And sometimes teamwork makes the dream work.
He's on the edge. Up. Ridge is gone.
And maybe the biggest threat that was left in Rich Holland is out of Tyler Bate just dropped Dragon Lee.
DTA, Vic. DTA.
I think Ethan Page is gone, right? Did Ethan Page get eliminated? I didn't see him.
Spears got that boot up. And again, one of these
Ethan Page is hiding under the ring or something.
Money in the Bank weekend will get the opportunity.
Tyler Bates gone.
Removed there by Shawn Spears.
Bate bites the dust. We're down to the final.
Okay, Joe Coffey is gone.
Whether it's someone from the LWO, from TNA, or from NXT. Who's headed to Toronto? Who's headed to the NXT
Dragon Lee.
Championship match? Who's headed to face Trick Williams?
These guys are going to get a guaranteed shot at the champion.
Sean Spears.
He brought Kazarian earlier in this matchup. I mean, you talk about a man who is a pillar of TNA. What it would mean for him, what it would mean to represent TNA.
All right, let's get Ethan Page out of here. Guess Ethan Page is gone. Something must have happened very early. Or him and Joe Hendry maybe fought off or something. I don't know. He went through the ropes, not over. Oh, okay. All right, so let's keep him. Dang, Kazarian got tossed. Beautiful elimination. Beautiful landing by Kazarian. Sean Spears. Gone. He's gone, Spears. Dang. Dragon Lee's hulking out on him. NWO. NWO. Sounded like something that Shaggy would say if he was on like a haunted roller coaster ride. With some backstage words from Joe Hendry. Nice. Ghost J Moon, welcome, man. I hope they don't overshow them when I try to type the word I want to use. It won't post it due to conflicts with the channel moderator settings. Hope they don't overexpose them? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, I can understand the settings not letting you say expose. Like, if you think about it, guys, the words it's not letting people say, it's words that would get you like in trouble in one of those streams where the girls like show off a bunch of body parts and stuff, just to help them feel a little bit more comfortable. Oh, Sean Spears is still in. Sean holding on with one arm. Dude, I'm so confused here. Jeez, man. Exactly. I don't remember seeing him get tossed. So what did he? So he really did win it? So Javon Evans won. Wow. Okay. Javon Evans wins. I did not foresee this coming at all. Where is Ethan? I don't know, man. Something happened right at the beginning where Jimmy John's got me, and I just haven't seen him since. I don't know if he ever even got in the Battle Royal. Right when his entrance started, I got Jimmy John's, and then I just never saw him again. Javon Evans wins. Forget how to do stickers for the stream. Here. He went to get a sandwich. Is it stickers or stickers?
Kelani's just such an inspiration. I know. I hope she beats Michin.
What a wild way to start. Hovering over the live view of looking for a heart icon.
You've got to be kidding.
Right hand of the screen.
You've had what, one match and think that you deserve a title shot? No. If anyone deserves a championship match around here, it's me.
But
Looks like you
have your chance at Battleground in Vegas. Fallon didn't come first.
Uh-oh.
That's true. Oh, you can sit down. Out of everybody in this locker room right now, I am the only one that deserves a championship match.
Really? You deserve a match?
You definitely do.
I got no.
It's Maddie Rankowski.
Literally pinned Lola.
Dang, look at this. It's all the blonde girls. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So Ruka's like, I'm out of here. Lola Vice is backstage beating up a action dummy.
Do you think I'm stupid? I saw the way you were looking at my championship last week. And if you even think about getting...
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I don't know, dude. There's a bunch of blonde girls in NXT who I'm sure they're all very nice, and I'm sure they all have a very cool name, but I can't remember a lot of them.
You to understand this, but as NXT Women's Champion, I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody. Let's go handle business.
Triple threat tag team matches next. Roxanne, Perez, and Lola Vice on the same team. It should be a wrap here, dude. Should be a very easy thing to figure out. They should start a sorority house. Ethan got in the ring and faced off with someone, and both got thrown out of the ring before Joe Henry got eliminated. Oh, okay. Dang. Wonder who that was. CM Punk.
Returns home to Chicago. CM Punk has screwed Drew McIntyre. On Friday Night SmackDown. Friday, 8/7 Central. Only on Fox.
Beneath the live view on a panel. Okay.
When the sawdust settles and the engine finally roars, the thing you care about most is a job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels a little different. Your wallet. Because we believe no matter what you're working on, you need high
Oh, it's not
tools
showing
at a
in the
great
live
price.
view.
And that's what we're all about. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight. Guys, we're going to Harbor Freight. I recognize all them but the one behind Carly. Happened really fast at the beginning of the match. I see.
Shipping rates may be the cost of doing business, but at what cost?
Turn shipping to your advantage with low-cost ground shipping from the United States Postal Service.
You can't leave without cuddles.
Derich, what's up, man? Happy Tuesday. Have YouTube on another screen? Yes. Yeah, you're not allowed to put your Twitch chat and your YouTube chat on the same screen, or Twitch will get you. Twitter's so toxic. People are mad. Yeah, I know. I try to tell you guys. There's one thing about wrestling fans is that they always got something to complain about. Yeah, I think Fallon Henley is the closest to being world champion worthy right now, besides maybe Jacy, Jayne. Yeah, besides Jacy, Jayne, I don't know of anybody else who's close to looking like they have it all down and actually run these ropes right, and they don't seem robotic in the ring or like they're counting steps. By the way, welcome, Panda. Welcome. Yeah, I like that. I just wish they, I wish it would have been more like a Rumble. The People's Elbow. The People's Elbow. It's the Robert Elbow. Robert, thank you for the bits, man. 15 bits. Oh my goodness. Robert Stone with the perfect 10. The perfect 10. I see you. Have I figured out who's in the group? I don't care who's in the group, Derich. I think that when it becomes something that we're supposed to care about, then I'll care about it. But I don't think that's part of it yet. I think we're just supposed to be like we're supposed to be in awe of what's going on and just trying to figure out why they're destroying people and stuff like that. I don't want to know who's in it. I'm not interested.
Now, Ridge, you might not have won the Battle Royal, but you fought hard and you represented Chase you well.
Yes. And 2 eliminations at the same time. Very impressive.
I loved the way they introduced them. I loved the destruction they did last night. I loved the way that they looked. Yeah, everything was cool, and I don't want to dive any further into it besides just, oh my goodness, maybe they're gonna show up today. Maybe they'll show up tonight.
Fits like a glove.
You put the wrong people in Wyatt. It should have been Dallas, Omos, Booker T, The Miz. How do you know it's not going to just be a different person every week, though? I think people needed to chill out with the whole, like, who's in it and who's not stuff.
I think I'm gonna cry.
It's the Good Brothers. Look at Carl Anderson's abs, man.
Yeah, if you two got a problem with Ridge,
Carl Anderson has got it all popping.
so your little friends are gonna fight your battles too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, the way I see it, if it's his battle, it's our battle.
So, me. Yep. You don't want none of this, kid.
Oh, kid.
Thea, just breathe. Just breathe. Don't worry, we're gonna handle it. Handle it.
Let's go. This is one of the best entrances right here, the Powerpuff Girls entrance. Let's go. Lash, legend. And Jakara Jackson. Let's go. Did I not have her? I could have sworn I got her. I have to get her. I don't care about who's in the group. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are getting too distracted with, like, all these, like, minute things that YouTubers and stuff are trying to tell you matters. Like, that, none of that matters, guys. What matters is the presentation. What matters is the story they're going to tell. And all we know now is how they've been presented in one little thing that happened last night. How they've been in, like, QR codes and stuff, which we didn't get to see everybody or anything like that. So that even that doesn't really count. So all we know is what they're gonna do with them. We don't know that yet, even. Like, we know what they've done with them so far, which is one thing, and just their presentation. That's it. There's nothing else to worry about. I know everybody, like, the thing in wrestling right now, to be a wrestling fan, you gotta want to jump the gun and know about everything ahead of time and all that. I wish people would just like it for what it is and just be prepared for what comes next, and that's it. People are getting all, like, off the guardrails talking about who's in it and how what this, like, we don't need to know any of that stuff yet. We'll get there when we get there. It's Lola. Oh, I didn't even let her do her dance. Come on. Why did she keep that dirty mask? It's Cody Rhodes' mask.
The NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, maybe they'll change the people. Who knows? We don't know anything about the way it's going to work yet. All we know is one thing that happened, so getting all bent out of shape about it is just missing the point. It's like complaining about the catering on, like, a Friday the 13th movie. It's like, dude, you probably should just watch the movie first. Let's not dive into, like, the did you know this type of stuff. Let's watch the movie first. Alright. I don't have half of these people, so. So happy for the young OG. I checked Tony Khan's Twitter earlier. I'm excited for Claudio versus Pac. Oh, wow. quarterfinals of the Owen Hart tournament? Wow, it's already the quarterfinals. Whoa. Wow, they're moving along pretty quickly then.
This is triple threat rules, as I mentioned. One fall to a finish, but Booker, one competitor legal at all times from each individual team. As rolling through one more time, another near fall.
All right, let's see who you guys think is going to win this. Do you think it's going to be Team Roxanne? Do you think it's going to be Team Lash? I guess put metaphor, I guess. Meta.
North American Championship match, of which, by the way, Kelani's first defense of that women's North American
or
title still to come.
Team Jacy.
Showing her strength right now. Jayne and Perez.
All right, predictions are open on Twitch, guys. Get your prediction in now. Oh, they start with the quarterfinals. Dang, so what? So there's not that many people in it then.
Nice takedown by Jayne off the Hurricane Rana. In comes Jazmyn. What a kick into the cover, and Jackson.
Has Jakara Jackson wrestled in NXT before? Probably like a few times. Maybe like 2 or 3 times in the whole entirety of being here. I don't remember seeing her that much.
When I say star, I mean star, man.
You telling me she passed the airport test? And a nice submission though right now, locked in by Perez. You gotta wonder if that's a message.
There was a few Easter eggs last night that most people didn't even notice, including myself. Yeah. I mean, if I was gonna scrub through it and we were gonna check it out, but they were so busy last night, copyright striking a bunch of stuff that I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to possibly catch a copyright strike, so I'm sure there was a lot. We were even going to go back and check some things out, like right after it happened, but we'll get to it. I really like the 3 legal competitors concept. Huh. Drewski, welcome. Predictions are open, guys. Roxanne! Legato's singing it. Hours before Dynamite, he'll be posting the full bracket for the women's and the men's Owen Hart tournaments. Nice. Let's hope that let's hope this year it's gonna matter a little bit more. I've said it the past 2 times they've done it that they need to make it actually matter after the fact. And I know that they're giving someone a title shot out of it, but I'm talking about more than that. I'm talking about it actually being something. Because the last 2 times that they've done the tournament, it's been like, oh, okay, bye. It's like, what? That's how much it matters? You just win it and then it just goes away. It was almost less impactful than just a normal win. Because at least with a normal win, you're not expecting for it to stick around or be anything after the fact. So yeah, I hope that they put some work into it and make it actually a bit more prestigious. So that's one of the things about introducing a tournament or a title or a cup, is that it needs to have prestige. So every time you do it, it means more, or that it starts going down that road. It can't be something where you just bring it up once and then once somebody wins it, it's like, okay, thanks, bye. And then you wait a whole nother year for them to just bring it up again.
You still do.
They're moving in the right direction, though, that the person who wins it gets a title shot.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. 0. Zilch. Nada. Papa kiss. The old goose egg.
Bush's 0 sugar-added baked beans. Our secret family recipe.
Can dogs eat beans?
You already said that, Manning.
Yeah. Cody gave Jacy Jayne his old mask, his dashing Cody mask.
You'll need vinegar, a large salad bowl, and... hi, have you tried Tide?
Goki, welcome.
It works after your detergent to fight deep odors 3 times better than detergent alone. I love that. Try Tide Fabric Rinse.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
I need help with her snoring.
Sleep Number does that.
Thank you.
Shop our lowest prices of the season with free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. Sleep Number smart bed starting at $9.99. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
At the Jeep Make This the Summer event, you can take a vacation from payments on the most capable Wrangler ever. Our most affordable SUV, Jeep Compass.
Can we pull up in SUVs? Pull up in Jeep SUVs, guys. That's what we pull up in. Oh, Pando's the wrong camouflage. Pando's not gonna be able to catch much prey if Pando's not rocking the right camouflage.
This is not just a pharmacy.
There's Pando. Okay.
This is living the care in healthcare. Walgreens.
There we go. Now Pando is the right color scheme. Be able to stalk all over this layout and find some prey. Mike Chioda? Oh, nice. Yeah, that would be cool. Wonder what's up with that. Maybe he didn't want to be a full-time ref or something like that. All right, back at it. Yeah, this does look like chaos. Jakara Jackson just getting flopped around this place. Low device with a gut shot. Jeez.
You know, I think about Jakara Jackson, I think about Lash legend and metaphor, and you know, much like Oramenta, who showed his obsession with
whoa.
They can get it back by fighting through adversity and winning this matchup here tonight.
Roxanne is out here screaming like a Stardom wrestler. You ever notice how those Stardom wrestlers are always screaming? Rah, rah, rah. Yeah, he ref. I remember they brought him in, but I wonder like why he doesn't ref more often. I wonder if he's just pretty much done, or he just wants to be a special event type of guy.
Of course, but like I always say, Vic, at the end of the day, it's about what? Checks and championships, man. Roxanne Perez knows all about that. Here we go.
Roxanne Perez with the walking kicks.
The breakout star of last year on the women's side, Lola.
Spice,
not Spice.
I'm a Latina. What?
Taking it to Nix, taking it to Jackson.
What in the world? Are they gonna have her start coming out here with the chancla? Dang, starts. Dang, Jacy Jayne almost clocked a win by clocking Lola.
NXT still trending #1. And you right now are getting a look at the
Hendry and Kazarian were here. I think I think there might have been one other person from TNA as well. Or maybe I'm just thinking of Ethan Page. I don't know. It was such chaos. And I got thrown off by the beginning as well because I missed some of it, and then some people were just gone for some reason. Ooh, Metaphor almost just won. Roxanne was right there to break it up. She'd be an upgrade for LWO. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Actually bring somebody who looks like they can beat people up. Somebody with some MMA training. Somebody with some fire and fury behind them. Some body weight to her. Looks like she could actually toss some people. And she seems... I liked Zelina on the mic. Oh, that's over. Roxanne wins it. I like Zelina on the mic. I think Zelina's better on the mic than Lola, but I think in every other way, Lola would definitely be an upgrade. At least to the like, just the believability and the gosh, what would you call it? Efficacy? Just the devastation that the LWO would be able to actually hand out. Zelina just needs to be Andrade's manager again, man. That'd be great. Team Roxanne wins. Dang, and then Roxanne lays out Lola after the match. Dang, hit the beat again. Their fans are liking Mina Shirakawa, Mariah May, and Toni Storm. Or the Dominic story more? Probably the Dominic story because more people are seeing the Dominic story.
Nah, you know I appreciate you. Thank you for putting me in there.
Don't thank me. That was all you. I didn't do anything.
Come on now.
You know, like what? Like 2 million people every Monday are seeing the Dominic stuff? Like 680 to 700,000 people are seeing the Mina Shirakawa stuff.
So much. How about this suggestion? How about you kick him out of the entire company? Because if it wasn't for him, actually, you know what? Screw him. I'm still in the Battle Royal. It's still happening right now.
Oh, Ethan's still in.
What the hell are you laughing at? The results tonight should be null and void. I should be in
Ethan
this
Page is back to
room
his.
right now having this victory chat. The winner.
He's back to his yelling stuff.
Punk 20-year-old kid. You know what's crazy? This punk 20-year-old kid has another match to him tonight. Do you? Or has been Oral been kicking your goofy ass around? Oh, I got another match to me. No problem. Oh, sounds great then.
Javon, are you sure?
Come on, no, Ava, no. I got it. I'm always ready. How about I get him in the main event tonight? Goofball.
Main event sounds perfect to me.
Yeah, Javon, you can have all the heart in the world, but you clearly have nothing between the ears.
Right, all right. Save
wait till
this
later.
for the main event.
You're gonna catch both these hands. Watch those ribs
You're gonna catch both these hands. Dang, okay. There was some fire to that that little backstage conflict there. I'm gonna make you fall in love. Yeah, that's what I does. Jeez, man, there's wolves in these bushes, man. NXT is just scary.
You got this. Go kill it.
Thanks, girl.
Good night tonight.
It's Kelani Jordan and Sol Ruka.
Water can be a dangerous place.
Dude, that's creepy. You saw that? She was walking through the back stage area was Kelani Jordan, and there was just women standing everywhere staring at her like, yo, I'm gonna get that title. Lola would bring a little bit of spice to LW. Yeah, and she wouldn't be, I don't know, it's just the Zelina dressing up like an anime character all the time doesn't help. It's just like, it's supposed to be the LWO. It's not supposed to be the otaku world order.
And if they save money with the app, they're also the smartest.
This makes sense why the Rumble was the opening match, yeah, because the outcome of that, and Ethan Page he's gonna have a not a world championship, a main event match with Javon Evans now. Pushing Javon too hard, kind of getting to the point where they're over pushing him. It's gonna hurt him more than help him in the future. Yeah, they need to make him more of like a fan favorite instead of a we want him to be your favorite. If that makes sense.
Makes you forgetty about baked on spaghetti.
I see what you mean. I was thinking that as soon as they gave him an entrance in the opening of the Battle Royal, as soon as I saw that nobody else was really getting an entrance, there's already mad people in the ring, I was like, oh, really? Javon gets the entrance? Okay. Make that like before the main event or something. Javon match. We'll see. Normally they end the show pretty well on NXT, so I have faith, but I do see the push looking kind of a little overgrown. Maybe Zelina wants to be in a New Day with a cosplay. Her and Naomi. Naomi's showing up looking like a My Little Pony or something.
And it's so easy to sell on Poshmark. You can do it in a minute. I love it.
Sleepy, headaches, dry skin. You're probably
Ariana has really taken to wearing black. Yeah, ever since she started swearing a little bit, she's been turning a bit darker. She looked like a chicken walking through a pack of foxes. Yeah, her walk down the hall, she was looking like people were coming to get her.
Can I make my side softer?
I can imagine that too. I think that's one of the things you have to look at in wrestling, though. Is wrestling has had comedy since it began, dude. Wrestling started as like a traveling. Well, it didn't start, but like this type of wrestling started as like a traveling act. Where people would come and see all kinds of crazy stuff, and it wasn't super serious. It was kind of like a carnival show. That's why they say carny and stuff, because that's part of it. So I'm not saying comedy shouldn't be in wrestling, but you need to compartmentalize. You have to make it so that the funny stuff is by itself, the serious stuff is by itself, and only rarely do they cross over, because they equally taint each other in a way that disqualifies them from being what they're supposed to be. Oh my goodness. Yo. Radio Berg. Oh, Berg. Radio 24 karat gold bits. Radio, thank you, man. It's the Mia Yim. It's the Mia Yim song. They hooked her up with this theme song. Radio with the hookup. Thank you for the bits, Radio. Yeah, now it's just nothing, Drewski. I thought they were doing pretty well with that. Let's go.
She called herself the standout.
Bam, bam, bam.
Speak in the center of the ring, talk about her plans for the title. Is she putting too much pressure?
You can't say that. Can't say that Shawn Michaels is not understanding the assignment, though, man. He is definitely taking the time to get some new faces out here.
And this is the first defense of the women's North.
Did ever get Ethan Page and Shawn Spears in AEW versus each other? I don't think so. Unless it was on like a very, very off episode of AEW Dark or something. One fall.
It's for the NXT Women's North
Yeah, Michin's theme is so good.
Championship. Introducing the challenger, Michin.
Do I have this title yet? It's too sweet.
And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's North American Champion.
Let's see. I think I got it.
Kelani.
Something you brought up about Michin was experience.
Here it is.
How much will experience play a factor tonight?
No, like I said, if we was going on the experience, Michin would have this match in the bag, but I speak about Kelani very highly, Vic. She's
man.
Very highly touted to be one of the best.
All right, guys, the title's on the line, so you know what time. It's time to light it up. Yeah, Drew nerfed his Twitter, man. He nuked it. Said he nuked all of his social media, so I don't know if that means he had an Instagram too. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Radio's burning it down. That's what time it is as well, Radio? Radio, thank you for the bits.
With
Radio, the chat champ right now. Looks sitting pretty.
Shoulders down, Jordan able to kick out. Jordan now from behind, shoulders down, another near fall center of the ring. Title again on the line. Kalani, Jordan has never been in this position before.
All right, predictions are open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count. Got a little less than 2 minutes.
All the hard work getting there, but I tell you, as soon as I wanted more, and that's what Kelani Jordan needs to think about.
Look at this. Oh my goodness.
Many more title reigns, checks and championships.
Ba 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 ba.
Charging right back in, going up, going around. Michin knows in the game, able to sidestep and counter. Michin charging right in.
It's time for Walter. Ba 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 ba. Yo. Radio putting on a concert over here. Thank you, Radio. 35 bits. Completely healed up his life bar. You see this? Look at Radio's life bar. Completely healed up.
It's the side hug. Tween milestones like this may start at age 9.
HPV vaccination, a type of
You got it.
prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start
The
then.
chat champion Radio sitting super duper comfy on top of the Iron Throne right now. 300 hit points out of 300 hit points.
It's my cue to help protect them.
Embrace this
Thank you so much, Radio. Thanks for helping support the stream. If you guys like the stream, if you're having fun, if you're appreciating what I do here, please chip in, guys. Please support. Whether that's a tip, whether that's bits like what Radio just did, or whether that's subscribing to the Twitch channel here. All three of those things help me to keep this stream online, keep the bills paid. I just paid the internet bill last night. It was $78. So that's it's another thing that's got us in the hole a little bit. So if you could help me get up out of the hole and keep on paying the bills, I would appreciate it, and I'm sure you guys would too.
Shoulder to cry on, which is why Downey does more to make clothes softer.
People like you guys who keep the stream alive. Never think anything's too little, guys. Everything counts. If we all do a little, we can all do a lot.
Oh, that, I'm not sure.
It's a nail fungus infection. That's
Oh no.
That's nothing really.
It's got a foot infection.
spread it to other people.
No. Ew.
Don't worry about it. It'll go away on its own.
No, it won't go away on its own.
Why has he got
It's
his
an
feet
infection.
on her homework? This dad is not a very very considerate guy. It's a dream match between Michin's husband and Kelani Jordan's boyfriend. Who's Kelani Jordan's boyfriend? Oh, Carmelo Hayes. Really? Wow, I didn't know that.
With so many choices on booking.com,
I probably heard it, but I don't really follow stuff like that too much. Goki's got the links. Thank you, Goki. It's commercial break right now. Tina Fey? What's wrong with Tina Fey? What'd she do to you?
You can book whoever you want to be. That's my line. Booking.com.
Yeah. Lowering bad cholesterol can be hard, even with a statin. Diets and exercise add to the struggle. Today it's possible to go from struggle to cholesterol success with Leqvio. With a statin, Leqvio is proven to lower
Yeah, whenever they pull Keith Lee out of the witness protection program, I'd love to see that match.
side effects were injection site reaction, joint pain, and chest cold.
He's not in the witness protection program. He's in the wizard protection program. Remember for a little while he was he was coming out with this like white beard and like a wizard cape until he got caught in the cape, and then he threw it, and then I think that was the last time we ever saw him in his wizard cape. The wizard protection program. She's not funny. Her face is annoying. Her voice makes me want to kick her in the voice box. I hated that lady since I was like 8. Dang.
Knocking around the champion into the cover and a near fall throughout the commercial.
Yeah, I can name a couple people like that who are just straight up not funny, and you could tell that they just they went through the ritual, and that's how they got famous.
who said last week she knows the lineage of this title begins.
Yeah, I remember when he was Bearcat.
In just a matter of moments for
I
the
remember when he was Bearcat. It was probably the best moment of his entire career besides his NXT run. They did really good by Keith Lee, man. They did really good by him here. I would say that out of everybody who's been called up from NXT ever, he's had arguably one of the greatest call-ups. His run, running with Roman Reigns in the was a Survivor Series. His running with Brock Lesnar, him beating Randy Orton. Dude, they did so well by Keith Lee. Dude has definitely been better utilized in WWE than in AEW thus far. That could change though, because their world champion has a feud with him that still is unresolved. I feel, but I'd say that the resume speaks for itself thus far. He got sent to Hogwarts. You actually remember that run? Yeah, I do. I keep these things handy, dude, because there's always going to be people who come in here and like just intrinsically hate on WWE all day, and WWE never does anything right, and it's always all bad, and Vince always sucked, and all this stuff. But you got to have this stuff in your back pocket, man, because otherwise people will come in here and just talk all the trash and never have to pay for it, never have to actually prove what they're talking about.
Just at the last moment.
Lonnie Jordan right there is looking a little bit exhausted. Vic, look like she's thinking, and that's the one thing.
Said Hogwarts.
Like this, think too hard. Oh, baby.
Jordan thought maybe just a second.
Still want Keith Lee and Claudio. Dude, if Claudio could pull the swing on Keith Lee, that'll be one of the most impressive things I've ever seen.
Michin was almost able to get her first taste of gold.
Yeah, but a little frustration set in as well, because she thought she had the 3 count right there.
Oh, trying a nice counter though, and had it scouted.
Back heel kick. Blocks Michin. Never a fan of the guy, so I don't remember much. I like some of his matches. Him as a character and him on the mic, I don't really care about. I think he's, I don't know, man. He seems like he has like an inflated view of himself. What is this move?
Michin center of the ring, trying to fight position. Jordan trying to counter, and she did.
Poison Rana. Jeez. I like Michin's outfit here. It's black and gold. He's got a Hurt Business on. What? That looks like 3 to me. That was 3. That was 3.
Kelani Jordan in this matchup. We got to give Michin her flowers, because she's showing you the heart of a champion. But Kelani dragging Michin over, far away from the Good Brothers, looking for that one-of-a-kind split-legged moonsault.
No split-leg moonsault for you.
And that could be the door. That's just open for Michin.
That's that mistake I was talking about.
That's the mistake I was talking about, man. Booker T is a bad man.
And become the new. Here we go. Here we go, Vic.
Ouch. Wing clips. Is that what it's called? Sitting pretty? I kind of like that. It's like a wing clipper a little bit. Uh-oh. It's out the mud. Out the mud is out here to hassle the Good Brothers. How are you going to hassle the Good Brothers? Jada Parker. Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Oh, I like her outfit. She came out here with like a Dodgers jersey and aw. Dang. Kelani doesn't know. Done. Wow. The video was on Twitter. Ah, I see. Bam, bam, bam. Kelani retains. Bam, bam, bam. People were not overly enthusiastic about this match. Only 170 points were on the line. Yeah, I don't know. I find Joe Hendry annoying. I'm glad you guys like him, but that's just it's more for you guys. You guys can have all that. I'll be over here.
Ethan Page, a
wild night for you.
Title
You were
retention.
in the Battle Royal for a few seconds.
Wrong. I'm still in the Battle Royal. I was never eliminated from the Battle Royal. And you know what else? Trick never beat Ethan Page at his best. No, because in Vegas at Battleground, I got jumped in the parking lot at the hotel. And then, admittedly, I let my emotions get the best of me. But now we're back on track. And I got some business to handle. And the first order of business is you, Javon, and that gets handled tonight. And then Trick, I am coming for that NXT title, and I'm going to take it away from you. But
Oro, jeez.
The next time we cross paths, I'm going to make sure to deal with you.
Oh, he's not a very good wrestler, Drewski? Maybe that's why I never hear about any of his matches. I was saying, I never hear about this guy wrestling ever. Maybe that's why.
On the volleyball court, I was that girl.
Hey, it's Izzy Dame.
Division I college athlete with first team all-region honors. I was breaking records and smashing faces, sending a volleyball 60 miles per hour.
Dang, she's smashing the ball into people's faces.
Fear into my
He's
opponents
standing
across
tall
that
against all odds with Hardy Brothers. Oh yeah, at the end, I saw the picture. You're right.
They wanted me to be that girl in NXT. I'm picking this new game up real quick, and soon I'll be dominating in the ring.
Say his name and he will appear. Well, then freaking Seth Rollins needs to say his name and train him a little bit then, I guess.
Regular people can't hang with Izzy the Great.
You need to call his name at the
That just is what it is.
Seth Rollins Wrestling School.
Well, from that girl to that man, we're going to hear from the North American
Uh-oh, it's
champion,
Oba Femi.
next, right here on NXT.
Thinks he's some holy being that can't just speak normally. He has to speak like he's talking down to people at unnecessary cadence. I can't stand it. Yeah, I don't know. I find him annoying. But he's entertaining. He's got people talking about him, and that's I would say at least double as cool as just having a good match sometime. Because the good matches are a dime a dozen, you know. They're literally a dime a dozen at this moment. You can find good matches on Peacock. You can find good matches for free on YouTube. Like, a good match is here or there, but getting people to actually talk about you or notice you, being on people's minds, or being recognized at all while you're working in a company besides WWE or AEW right now is something else, you know. So I can't knock him for that, but he's just not my cup of tea.
Look at that. The heavy-duty cloths are extra thick for amazing trap and lock, even for his hair.
Oh, what I read was about Keith Lee. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that too.
The fluffy fibers
Same thing. Like I said, a good match is a dime a dozen.
all around without having to lift a thing.
But I take back everything that I was talking about when it comes to people actually talking about him, because nobody's really talking about Keith Lee. That is what she said, Robert. A new interviewer. Where is Mackenzie?
When the sawdust settles and the engine finally roars, the thing
Thanks, Darish. We'll see you, man.
is a job well done.
Have a great week. Oh, dang, I'm not going to see you for the rest of the week? All right. Well, see you, Darish. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Because we believe no matter
Just know anytime wrestling's on, I'm probably on.
quality tools at a great price.
Hogan and Cena barely knew more than 5 moves, and they were over. Exactly. I'm sure they know more than 5 moves, but, you know, it's just no need to do all that.
Just scan the QR code and enter promo code FLBOGO. It only works on the other side of the screen, buddy.
You still got a landline in your house.
Order now on the Subway app.
Let's clear the air about
I can't is Oba's entrance. I can't is. I think if he would be in NXT and be in the Performance Center, could help him become better in the ring. Yeah, I just never hear about a match. I never hear about any Joe Hendry matches. Makes me feel like maybe he's manager bound. Maybe he'll become a manager in the future.
I love this place, but I need better credit.
Wow, I could build my credit that fast? Nice.
Everything you need to outsmart the system. Intuit Credit Karma.
I want to be technical Sami Callihan? Oh my god, that sounds horrible.
It was affordable.
Searching for your future?
That sounds horrible. That sounds like a gluten-free bread or something. Like what the heck? Gluten-free sour, no, gluten-free, what's that black bread? It's like a black bread with like oats on top of it. What's that called? It's not sourdough, it's something else. What's it called? Like marble, it's not marble bread either. It's like, what's the name of that bread? It's like a black bread. There's only like one sandwich it goes with. Rye bread. I think it's called rye. Dude, gluten-free rye bread. That's what you just described to me. Pumpernickel? Yeah, rye. Gluten-free rye bread. That's what you just described by saying a technical Sami Callihan.
And you know what? In the Battle Royal tonight, I eliminated Tony D. So maybe...
Oh, maybe. So being tag team champions not good enough for you?
Mate, you know that's not what I'm trying to say.
And you know that next week there's a tag team turmoil to the...
Guys.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I'm trying to interrupt what's going on here, but I'm here on some business. After what happened in the Battle Royal,
Hey,
the
it's
Don wanted me to have this
Luca
drafted up.
Brasi.
This is a contract for an NXT Heritage Cup match. Already signed off and approved by Ava.
Sign the contract.
It's not a bad signature.
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What?
Mira, paso.
Oh,
We're
Axiom.
literally off next week. Like.
Axiom and Nathan Frazier are having some troubles.
Against all odds, Tatum Paxley shocked everyone by challenging Jordan Grace for the TNA Knockouts Championship. It was quite the battle back and forth between the two, but the Juggernaut would make Paxley.
Pumpernickel hits harder than Bronze Spear. Oh my goodness. It's like eating a meatball sub on white sandwich bread. Oh.
Speaking of champions,
Tatum looked good in that match. Really? Ooh. 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 All right, let's get this show rocking and rolling, man. Let's go, Oba. Rye goes with most unhealthy deli meat, corned beef. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the NXT North American Champion.
Look at his little saunter.
what is on the
This is epic right here, man.
of Oba Femi, who certainly has become
Though what Hogan showed in he fought in Japan, yeah, dude, there's a lot of that Japan footage from a couple wrestlers that's just like, wow, this guy can go. Here we are. It's Oba Femi time, guys.
This feels all too familiar, doesn't it?
Doesn't eat.
Once again, Oba, still the North American champion. Still the ruler of NXT.
Woo.
And I did tell everybody who would listen to me, I told them that no matter how many people step up to me at Battleground, the results remain
the same. Ooh. Yeah, I love Oba, man. Can you believe this guy's only been wrestling for like a year and a half at this point? Talk about the sky being the limit.
What I do best. I dominated two men, Joe Coffey and Wesley.
Yeah, title's looking really nice too. Nicely shined up.
But they're nothing like me. There's nobody like me. So look in my eyes and riddle me this. Who can ever take this title from me?
Moose. Wesley again. Jeez, man. This dude is becoming like an annoying little sister or something.
Well, Oba, to answer your question,
This dude is literally like an annoying little sister.
you see, you know, I know, hell, everybody that watched in Vegas knows, you sure as hell didn't pin me.
Again?
Again? Yeah, again.
Really, Wes?
Oba, yeah, hit him with the again.
Listen, your little obsession
Oba
with this
versus
title
Omos
that was
versus
once yours
Apollo.
is really beginning to irritate me.
Nigerian, the Nigerian clash.
You see, when I came back,
Uh-oh, security.
I was gunning for one thing.
Dude, somebody's getting jumped.
You.
You see that? Security was doing something. Wes is getting thrown off by this.
And you know how badly I wanted to test myself against you one-on-one.
You saw that? Security was having to take care of some
I even
dude.
had the opportunity tonight to be in the Battle Royal for the NXT
Nigerian, no holds
Championship,
barred.
and I respectfully declined. Why? Because all
Pop blood vessels?
energy, every
Makes
ounce
them look
of my
deadly, yeah.
focus is on my North American Championship and getting it back.
Wesley needs to grow very,
I've realized that you're going in circles
very
round and
something to
round,
defeat him.
and quite frankly,
Let
I'm
me see,
tired
what
of
did he
it.
say?
And I'm done.
Very huge to defeat him. He's got to get the mushroom. He's got to get the Super Mario mushroom.
Don't turn your back on me. You see?
Turn your back.
You have everything going for you right now. You are making headlines every week. You have guys like Big E saying that you are their favorite superstar.
Brooks
And they
Jensen.
are
Wait, what?
treating you like the greatest North American champion.
This would be perfect for Omos to come out. RKO, what's up, man?
But you know deep down what I am.
This security can actually take someone down, yeah.
Unless you do something about it.
I'm a buddy that goes to NXT every
I'm giving
week,
you that opportunity,
so I have some inside details.
But just know,
Looked like they were actually handling a real fan, though. I don't think it was something that was supposed to be on the show.
Exactly why it is my name in all the record books, not yours.
Wes, it seems like you have a lot of faith in yourself. It seems like all these people have a lot of faith in you.
No, they don't. This crowd's been roasting him.
But that's neither here nor there. What really concerns me is changing those record books. So, Wes, I will give you your one-on-one match.
No, he's gonna toss this dude.
However, this will be the first and final time you challenge for this as long as I am champion. So what's it going to be, Wes?
Oh, he doesn't get to fight for it ever again if he loses this match. And, well, until somebody else has the title.
You got it.
Wesley has one shot and one opportunity to seize everything. Will he capture the gold or let it slip?
Hey, yeah, I blew it, man. I blew it. I was feeling good there. I even started tanking up.
Omos would be such a surprise too, yeah.
Damn it, no.
100% sure it was Brooks. My buddy Alex is more reliable than all of Dave Meltzer's insiders.
10 out of 10 and Hank a Tank, good news scale, brother. Cranking my tank right now.
They were trying to keep it off the screen though. You would think that they would at least show that it was him.
Let's go. What I'm talking about. If the tag team is back in action, then brother, we
If that was meant to happen, then they did a really good job of making it not seem meant to happen.
like pizza dough going around and around and around.
We'll see. Maybe it's a maybe it'll be a digital exclusive or something later.
Big strong boy. And Pete Dunne. Watch fingers. Two absolute technicians in the ring. Certified. Spread the word. Hank and Tank are back, and they want the new Catch Republic.
These guys look so much like they should be in NWA right now, in the Crockett Cup.
But at least Hank and Tank are back.
Hey, give Dominic his jacket back, Fallon. Give him his cow jacket back.
Oh, there she is, Book. All about me, Miss Fallon Henley.
Dude, she's killing it. She's got it, dude. Fallon's got it. She's got it.
Tone from her opponent earlier tonight. Can Carly flatten Fallon? We're gonna find out next, right here on
Brooks was legit fighting to get to the ring? What the heck?
Oat milk. Depression's more than just sadness. My doctor told me there are multiple symptoms. I don't enjoy.
Is he trying to get fired or something?
I feel guilty when I shouldn't. Have low energy, trouble thinking, concentrating.
Seems really odd.
Making minor decisions.
Everyone's wearing Dom's clothes except him. Fallon with those highlights in that outfit. What? He looks like a member of Too Cool. He looks like a kind of like a member of Too Cool, or maybe like the Nasty Boys, or no, the Public Enemy. Have we not seen what's been going on with Brooks for the past month? No, I have not. No, I have not. All I've seen is Briggs.
I'm gonna talk to my doctor about Trintellix.
Ready when you are. Ask your doctor if Trintellix could be right for you.
Public Enemy, yeah. One of the best things about classic historical battles is it's like tightening up my knowledge of wrestling, and it's teaching me new things, and I feel like it's helping other people to remember things that they might have forgotten, or like kind of put together the timeline a little bit better. I love it. He's been doing this low life gimmick where he's drunk all the time, keeps randomly showing at fans and commentary team. I don't know why they haven't put it on TV. Oh.
Keep your man parts clean and fresh with beast wipes from Dr. Squatch.
Dang, dude. That sounds interesting. It sounds a little bit more adult than what we're getting on the show most of the time. I think I would like that. I think I would actually like that. It'd be a nice change of pace for NXT, because it's no secret that this show it skews younger when it comes to the types of stories they tell and the way they present them. Check Twitter. Check on Twitter.
Everyone stay safe.
Bum, bum, bum.
An unsung hero in a building full of everyday heroes is just how he likes it. The industrial grade products you need. Call, click, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Bras fit small-chested women like this. Atrocious gapping. This. Meet Pepper. No
All right.
gaps or awkward fits. Specially designed for AA to bra reinvented for small boobs.
I don't see it. Did you tweet it to me?
A Friday last-minute meeting? Otter has Jerry covered with an AI meeting assistant to take notes and capture
Oh, you sent it to me in a message. Okay, hang on.
And be ready for
There we
Monday.
go.
Sign up for free. Visit otter.ai or download the app.
She'll poison your heart. The relationship was toxic. She'll poison your mind. Every emotion was fake. She'll poison you. Snapped. New episode Sunday.
Oh, I saw him. I saw his face. Yeah, that was him.
Tickets for WWE SummerSlam at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
It was him. Yeah.
On sale now via Ticketmaster. Also on sale now, Friday Night SmackDown
Nice.
live at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio on August 2nd, the night before SummerSlam. Tickets available via SeatGeek.
It was him. He was getting hemmed up. Well, they did a good job of making it really look like he's doing something he's not supposed to do.
Give you a hint. Miles, how come you didn't tell Tavion why he's here?
Tavion.
Miles! How come you didn't tell Tavion why he's here?
I didn't hear anything. Anyway, Tavion, I gotta say, you are impressive. Former Olympian, former Pan Am champion, multiple
It's
Greco-Roman
Tavion.
championships under your belt. Damn right.
Thank you, Drewski.
Everything.
You were correct.
Quarter catch crew needs.
They presented that so perfectly. They made it look like a fan was actually doing something crazy.
QCC.
All right.
Playing hardball, are you? All right, I see how it is.
What?
I'm gonna one-up you. Next week, it's you against Damon.
What?
Wait.
Oh, yeah, you?
Did he just accept that he'd
Royale,
still...
You deserve this. You win, you're in.
Even better.
You drive a hard bargain, Tavion. I like that.
Tavion accepted, but he thought he was going to reject him. That was good. Tavion Heights actually accepted to join the crew. No quarter catch crew.
Who's getting another match over? It's this guy. Wesley is the last guy that should be stepping
Oh, run up. Dang, it's the beat down. It's the yeet down in the back over here. Jeez.
Well, NXT Anonymous caught a little payback
Okay.
from Tyson and Tyree.
That bit with Miles was good. It's time for Carly Bright. The Blonde Squad.
15 superstars and legends are heading to Fanatics Fest New York City this August at the Javits Center. Meet Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan, Jay Uso.
Oh, Carly, you're about to get destroyed.
WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, and more on Saturday, August 17th and Sunday, August 18th.
I have,
for the ultimate event for all sports fans and collectors at Fanatics
I guess
Fest.
Carmella? I guess that's the closest I can get right now. Like, alphabetically. I don't think we're going to need a prediction on this one. We're going to let the predictions chill for a second.
You were a rookie one time. Exactly. Did you like when people picked on you?
Kendall Gray was the one you didn't know. Ah, I see, okay.
So as I was going to say before you cut me off, is this an opportunity for Carly to put her name on the map? Much like you would have had against a Kurt Hennig.
Of course it is. I mean, but I can imagine the butterflies going through Carly Bright right now. It's all over.
Carly Bright got the butterflies.
The line up and fly straight. I wonder if she could do that.
I figured you'd be excited. We're trending #1.
Oh, I am excited. I feel
Well, why
good.
you been grumpy all day?
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I feel good.
You mentioned Kendall Gray's on the outside right now.
You think Carly might win this?
Carly Bright, Kendall Gray, of course.
What, you think they're going to have balance going through a crisis of outcomes? She's just going to be a perennial loser and doubting her choices or something?
Through their training here in NXT is Bright taking over. And Bright, one of the toughest cheerleaders I've ever met from the University of Minnesota, almost able to pick up.
They have been giving Carly Bright some promo time and stuff, or promo packages at least.
Get all of her little tricks out of her bag before everything turns dark.
All right, well, you know, you brought up, well, she's a rookie. Well, you know what? So was Fallon Henley at one point. What's wrong with Carly having big championship dreams?
All right, if it lasts one more minute, then I'll put a prediction in. Give them one more minute, and if it's still going on, then I'll give it a prediction.
The agony of defeat, just like that big shot right there.
Well, Fallon Henley talking some trash right now to Gray, and Henley's attitude has done a massive 720. And I'm sure deep down Fallon believes she should have been in the Women's North American Championship match.
Javon Evans versus Ethan Page tonight.
Javon Evans and Ethan Page.
That was on a lot of people's bad side, and WWE has an interference bug right now. That's true.
Both superstars have heat waves circled on their calendars.
Dude, Monday Night Raw was filled with interferences. I don't think one match ended legit.
Earlier tonight, tickets on sale. Ticketmaster.ca. But you think about Fallon Henley,
like legitly untouched by any outside interference or distractions. I don't think one match on Raw had just start to finish purity.
almost able to get one over on Fallon Henley as Henley right back in.
Beautiful.
You know, the confrontation I talked to about earlier when Carly Bright said she wants a championship. She has championship dreams.
Yeah, just jump on her back. Forget the training. I'm just jumping on your back. Oh, she got a sleeper on her. I thought she was just on her back. Uh-oh, Wendy Chu's out here. Wendy Chu is behind behind this other girl. Wendy grabs her, puts her in the clutch. Dang, choked the heck out of her. Wendy Chu just choked out Carly Bright's friend.
Her best friend was just taken out by Wendy Chu. And look who's going to reap the rewards. It's Fallon Henley. Bright, though, trying her best. Creating some separation and now charging back in with another forearm. Bright is bringing the fight to Fallon Henley. Big drop kick.
The distraction did nothing. It actually powered Carly Bright up.
I'm impressed right now, Vic. Stay focused, Carly.
What's going on here? This is a weird little cadence to this match here. Tried to hit her with a crossbody and jumped at her ankles. Didn't hit anything. Yep, Chu put her to sleep. Chu brought Jimmy John's to the front doorstep. Wendy Chu. Wonder where this Wendy Chu step is going. I bet you that match is over now. Bet you it's done. Yep, match is over. Hey, it's Eddie Thorpe.
Yeah, man, you saw that out there tonight, right? And look,
uh-oh, you're in the parking lot, man. You know where you're at?
But that's in the past. Last week, I got a win in my return, and I had a good showing here tonight. And I just
Eddie, do you know where you're at, bro?
Once I get
Bro.
I'm gonna be the one
Bro. Do you know where you're at, bro? You know where you're at, my boy?
Look, I'm sorry that my mind
She did not jump far enough at all, Excalibur. That was a funny crossbody attempt.
be in the middle of it.
Oh my God, Jimmy John, stop.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Eddie Thorpe.
Oh, Booker, get ready to show your school spirit.
Did Fallon win right there? I hope she did. Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. Duke Hudson. Na 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 na.
It was so different from how
Yeah, she did. Okay, thank you.
those matches.
Told you. I don't know who won, but the interference bug is going crazy right now. It is, man. It's we just watched that ECW biography last night, guys. Thank you everybody who was hanging out last night, by the way. It gets to a point where you can tell, like, the bookers start shining through the show. You could see their fingerprints. Like, you could literally see Triple H's fingerprints or Shawn Michaels' fingerprints on a show. You can literally see Tony Khan's fingerprints when the same outcome keeps happening, the same type of run-ins, the same type of promo, like the same schedule to the show, and it just becomes like copy-paste type of stuff. That's where I start getting a little like, come on, man. You gotta... I know you have a vision, but there's a bunch of ways to come at this stuff. Oh, this week is a RVD one. Oh, we watched the ECW one last night. There's also a Stone Cold one, apparently.
It only takes a second for an everyday item to become dangerous.
Yeah, Sean's the best booker right now. He's absolutely the best booker. He's the only booker who could say that year over year he's actually improving his product and continuing the rise and the acquisition of new fans. year over year, NXT is the only growing wrestling program on the air, and it's also the fastest growing as well. Yeah, it's become a pattern, exactly. And I know you do need to create patterns so that you can break them, so that you can surprise people, because the only way a surprise works is if you get people into a place where they kind of don't expect things to be any different, and then you hit them with something. That's why in the average scary video game, there's jump scares. It's not just scare from the moment you press start. It's not like It's not just stuff popping out 100% of the time. There's quiet moments because they got to lull you into that false sense of security and then hit you with the jump scares, or else you're not going to get scared. If you just keep on scaring somebody over and over again, it becomes the norm to the point where it doesn't work anymore. So I do understand that you need to create patterns that people get used to, because there's no way to throw them off without it. But it is a little annoying sometimes.
This bathroom's so musty.
Someone's getting arrested? Is that what was in the background happening in the Eddie Thorpe thing? The Eddie Thorpe package? Or like promo, or not promo, but interview outside? It's like Vince Russo is somewhere behind the scenes. Yeah, I was noticing some flashing lights back there, but I didn't know what it was. That was the parking lot, though, and you know, parking lot is a dangerous place. If I was a cop, I'd just hang out right there. I'd get my quota. You know, cops have the quota, so they end up like hanging out right by like a zone where people speed a lot or something, just to get their tickets up. I'd be hanging out in the NXT parking lot.
Come on now. 2 matches in one night, huh? Come on now. Let's talk about it. You know I gotta do what I gotta do. Your boy gotta keep pushing though. Yeah.
Trick Williams and Javon Evans. Javon Evans in the
Appreciate you, dog. Good look, man. Ethan Page is a bad boy.
the medical
He
office.
stepped right into NXT, hustled his way into a title shot with me. Now he's trying to do it all again with you, man. Look, you gotta put it in.
Yeah, WB. I thought it was going to be a little bit more in depth as well.
Ain't no worry about.
Ryan, welcome.
Well, that's why you need to take care of him for real this time. Facts, but he thinks it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Man, Ethan Page, look, this dude, like, I don't think he belongs here in NXT. I don't care how long he signed on his contract. To me, he always gonna be an outsider. Real talk. Tonight I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Get that W. There's me and you for that title, my boy. Come on now, he wave. Hey man, take care of business. You know I got That's you. That's all it's gonna be. Straight like that. Straight up.
Oh, Booker, I cannot wait for NXT Heatwave in Toronto.
Money in the Bank weekend, man. Are you ready?
Oh, I am ready. It is
Yeah, WB.
from Sunday. It is NXT Heatwave. And what about our
That's good though, man. They're saving lives doing that.
Yes, Javon Evans did win the Battle Royal earlier.
People who drink and drive are ridiculous, man.
He's been saying he wasn't even
Don't do it, man.
It should be voided. They are going to tangle in our main event here tonight. But right now, it is tag team action on NXT.
Hey. Yeah. It's time. Carl Abs Anderson. And they got Michin with him. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. Willie Mays. What?
You take a look at Anderson. They are a tandem that prey on those they believe to be weak.
It's about to get real, Vic. Two grown-ass men. And what are you talking about, praying on somebody? This is the business, Vic. It's about survival. Only the
Yo, Michin's out here.
in order to stay alive.
Yep, Legato. We're gonna be watching the whole thing.
You know who a survivor is? Andre Chase. He has survived everything you can think of.
The nitty to the gritty, Legato.
How can you say that Andre Chase isn't a leader?
What are you talking about?
Motivates his
What are you talking about?
He turns negatives into positives.
Do they always do the Nintendo Directs on Tuesdays? Or do they sometimes do them on Wednesdays? I could have sworn they used to do them on Sundays.
If you can get your head out of the calendar for a moment, he also makes everyone feel accepted. And what do you tell me?
Willie Mays was 93. Dang, I didn't know that guy was even still alive. I hope he had a nice life. I hope his family's taken care of.
NXT champion Trick Williams. What are you talking about? Trick Williams just
Jacy.
he's going to join us on commentary.
All right, we'll do a prediction on this one.
He just texted me. He's going to be out here for the main event as we're trying to focus right now on this tag team matchup. And as I was saying, finally nice to see Chase on the same page. They've even accepted Ridge Holland. Holland now
Ridge Holland.
Chase you. See that? He's wearing the Chase U shirt.
People have pet snakes, Vic.
It's the OC.
I'm talking about pythons. I'm talking about cobras. I'm talking about
Pythons. I'm talking about cobras. Booker T. All right, predictions are open, guys.
Carl Anderson, can you just admit to me that your theories about Ridge into the cover hook of the leg, admit that you have to put the theories about Ridge Holland to rest? He's been accepted by Chase University.
This guy sounds like a Michael Cole trainee. Like if there was a, you know how Nathan Frazier and Seth Rollins are? When you look at Nathan Frazier, you can see the Seth Rollins influence. It's like this Vic Joseph guy, you could hear the Michael Cole.
Andre Chase is a far way away from his corner, but Doc was about to go.
Full life and a big impact. Heck yeah, man.
And instead, I got caught there just like Andre Chase did in a big belly-to-back suplex.
May only be rivaled by Macho Man on commentary. Stone Cold was pretty good last time we heard him on commentary. It was giving it to Vince McMahon.
A club that doesn't really open its doors for anyone, but are loyal to their own, as we saw earlier tonight with Michin, who has joined them ringside.
Michin.
Tell me this: has Ridge Holland turned into a cheerleader?
Cole is super consistent.
I'm just wondering.
What do you mean? He was in the Battle Royal.
Just wondering. I'm just wondering. Why is that?
Nice showing. What do you mean, why is that? Chase U supports one another. There's a whole Chase U student section. Where have you been for the last 2 years? You're talking about Chase
Scoop slam.
They're one. They're a unit. They're a family. They're together. There's a bond.
Ridge Holland was on his way to becoming a monster in this business, in this sport. Now he's been reduced to a cheerleader, a backup player. I don't like that.
Andre Chase in a little bit of trouble here. Dealing with one of the better tag team wrestlers of modern history right here, Carl Anderson. Michael Cole to replace Pat Sajak on Wheel of Fortune. I'd like to see him be a guest host. That'd be cool. I'm down with it. I would watch. Cole and Pat are the best WWE commentators. Pat McAfee is a nut, man. He was going off yesterday. I like when they let him draw on the Patastrator thing. Ridge Holland.
Big boot by Chase. Chase now. One step ahead of Gallows. One step ahead of Anderson. You reach.
There's the tag.
Into the cover, and in comes Duke Hudson.
Duke Hudson is rumbling right now.
One way to isolate Gallows.
It's crazy how long Duke has been with Chase U. I thought he was going to turn on them a long time ago.
Hudson just ran through and then ran over Carl Anderson, and now big right.
Oh.
Big right. Big right.
Chase U. Hit him with a U. That drawing is hilarious. It's a parody of John Madden, yeah.
What the hell was that? Into the cover goes Duke. Duke hooks the leg. Is it enough?
No, Gallows right there. I said, forget that. You're not getting this pin.
I just saw something from Duke Hudson.
Show me something.
Look at Andre Chase leading the charge for Chase U. He's a motivator, Book. And he's taking
Front flip. Andre Chase with a slow-mo front flip.
Powering up Anderson. Anderson up and over. Nice counter, though, from behind. It's Hudson now into the cover. Into the cover.
Oh, they cheated.
Chase U did it. Oh, my word.
Ridge helped him cheat. You saw that? That was dirty, yeah. Duke didn't do it on purpose though. Duke didn't ask for it. Ridge did it. Is Ridge gonna be turning Chase U dark from the inside?
Thank you as Women's North American Champion, but
Well, that's
I
done
can
with.
tell you there was a long line outside of that door.
Wow, they beat the Good Brothers, the OC.
One challenge ends, the next one begins, right?
Chase U.
I know who it should be. Someone who deserves a title opportunity.
There you have it. The prediction is done.
Never complain. They don't ever feel like, you know,
Yeah, no slow motion needed on Andre Chase's front flip.
Don't you know it's not nice
It's
to
built
talk
in.
behind people's backs? But in this case, I'll allow it. Excuse me. You are such a sweetheart for thinking of me since I wasn't even in the combine to qualify for an opportunity. So I just want to say thank you, and I accept. Oh, Ariana, that's kind of awkward. I wasn't really thinking about you. I was thinking of someone that they never ask or anything. They don't ever complain, you know? And who would that be? Saruka.
Saruka.
Yes, Saruka.
Saruka.
She's a nice enough girl, but she doesn't carry herself like a champion, like a pageant queen. She surfs, and the only thing that suits her is the ocean. Plus, I'm actually so much better than her that it's funny.
That's a good idea. Yeah. That works for me. Perfect. Okay, so Ariana versus
She said, hey.
Awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good idea, son.
I'm so much better than her that it's funny. What the heck? I loved it. Uh-huh. Let's go. Oh yeah, man. Why is he here? I told you.
Welcome the NXT champion, Trick Williams.
Because he's joining us on commentary, you didn't want to believe me, because you can't spell ego without OG. Evans became the #1 contender earlier, but his opponent said the victory is voided. Main event next.
Well, that Trick.
Groot, your family's lives are at stake.
Dang, it's already time for the main event. This show flew by. Wow. Thought we still had like another half an hour or something. Jeez. All right, hang on one second.
Illumination's Despicable Me 4. Rated PG.
The future is threatened by enemies often unpredictable. When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant. Marines.
Looking for a smarter way to mop? Try the Swiffer Power Mop. An all-in-one cleaning tool that gives you a mop and bucket clean in half the time. Our cleaning pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips that absorb and lock dirt away. And it has a 360-degree swivel head that goes places a regular mop just can't. So you can clean your home faster than ever. Don't mop harder, mop smarter with this Swiffer Power Mop.
With so many choices on Booking.com, there are so many Tina Feys I could be. So I hired body doubles. Indoorsy Tina loves a deluxe suite.
Booking.com.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
I earned my degree online at Southern New Hampshire University.
After I graduated, I started a new job.
I was finally able to realize my purpose and passion in life.
Pursuing my degree
Is Trick from Memphis? No, I think Trick is from Philadelphia or something.
The lives that you can really change.
SNHU laid the groundwork.
I am doing what I've always wanted to do.
If I was
Maybe he is from Memphis. I don't remember.
choose SNHU all over again.
Yeah, Ariana's absolutely killing it. She's one of the more fun parts of the show.
I need 200
full index reports by desk by noon, complete with comprehensive.
Oh yeah, man.
Yep, Otter's got the meeting notes. I'll ask it for action items in the channel. And Maria already asked for a budget reminder. Smart. Got it, boss. Otter, you got this.
As a military veteran, I applied a lot of my discipline to my sales job. My paychecks are great, but commission can be unpredictable. Now I have Chime with Spot Me. They can cover you up to $200 in between paychecks with no overdraft fees. Join me at Chime.com.
Oh yeah, man.
Once more with Michelin acoustic technology, reducing cabin noise by cushioning road vibrations. Michelin, motion for life.
This is the one who keeps it moving. He stocks the right parts and knows just where to find them. Because this is about more than business.
15 minutes left. Plus, oh yeah, they normally do the. Yeah. They normally do the overtime as well. Yeah. The Robert Elbow. Oh my goodness, it's the Robert Elbow. Yeah, the Robert Elbow and the Perfect 10. Give you some Cloudleys for that too. Some Dudley with his cloud sword, his Buster sword. Dudley Buster. Thank you very much, Robert. If you guys like the stream, please consider chipping in, guys. I'd say a little less than a half an hour left on the NXT live stream. So if you like what you see, please, guys, chip in. Help support it. Let's see how many likes we have on the YouTube stream thus far. Not quite there yet, guys.
I just wish Riley was here to see it. When does he get back?
Soon, I hope.
Me too. And what the hell was OC complaining about after the match?
Nah, I have no
What were they complaining about? Uh-oh.
Duke.
Uh-oh.
Are you up to no good out there?
Me?
Me? No, it was Ridge.
No, I didn't do nothing. I didn't see nothing.
I didn't see nothing.
Ridge,
Uh-oh.
you were out there. Did you see anything?
Only thing I saw was Joe winning. Clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle. Uh-oh. Here we go, guys. Yep. See? They're taking him down a dark path, I think. Chase you.
But of course, no, everybody else. Everybody else.
Oh. Fallon's so mad. Fallon's heated. Like.
You wanna know why? 'Cause Kelani doesn't even
Radio,
deserve that title
thank
to
you, man.
begin with.
Welcome.
This is a damn joke.
Radio's on the
Join
YouTube.
the club. At least your nose isn't broken.
Radio
And she won
teleported.
tonight. We didn't even get pinned. Okay, well now it's either Sol Ruka or Ariana Grace gets the next shot at Kelani. Yeah, exactly. So much for seniority. Or maybe just a little bit of respect. Is that too much to ask for?
No, it's not. In fact, I am sick of the way things are done around here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same.
So am I.
Now,
Wait.
some in the locker room
Uh-oh.
may not like
Jacy
it,
is
but
starting to
Ariana
lose her
Grace
mind a
will
little bit or
face
something.
Sol Ruka. Which superstar can ride the wave to a victory next week live right here on
Sol
NXT.
Ruka versus Ariana Grace
It's
next
gonna be
week.
a busy night for our NXT
Good luck,
Tag Team
Ariana.
Champions. First, they'll sit back and they'll watch the top
Tag
10
Team
teams
Turmoil.
in the
Winners
Tag
face
Team
Nathan Frazier and Axiom at NXT Heatwave.
Championship
Hmm.
opportunity at NXT Heatwave. Then one half of the tag team champions, that being Nathan Frazier, will look to regain his long-lost Heritage Cup against the man he eliminated from the Battle Royal earlier, the Don. Can D'Angelo
Dang.
slow down
Nathan
Frazier?
Frazier's pulling some duty next week. He's going after the NXT Heritage Cup.
Main event time right here, right now. And as we look over, I told you who was joining us on commentary for this main event. My champion.
It's good to see you, dog.
He texted me.
It's good to see you, dog.
New faction incoming.
Don't you know this guy's a snitch?
Don't you know this guy's a snitch? Cursed Arrow knows. Like and subscribe. Yeah. And hit that bell icon so you get all the notifications about my new videos and uploads. Here he comes. Ethan Page. Is he going to clip me again right now?
And his opponent
Ego. Too bad NXT Heatwave isn't as good as ECW Heatwaves were. Yeah, they still have time. They could level up. Famous Dudley promo from Heatwave was one of the best, huh? Interesting. Messy, welcome. Why is Ethan fighting here? Because he said he never got eliminated from the Battle Royal that started the show, and Javon won the Battle Royal.
Evans rightfully won that #1 Contenders Battle Royal earlier tonight, but there you see right to the body. He's still baked up, as we saw from earlier.
The controversy.
Even worse now, and I still can't believe it's the table right here that we're sitting at.
All right, let's put a prediction on this one. The main event of the evening, and now. Who's gonna win?
You know, it's funny you say the table hurt Javon Evans. He's the one that jumped on the damn table. He's the one that took that
Evans
shot.
or
on, man. Tell it like it is.
Well, look, you can side with Page if you want. You can even agree that he thinks that should be nullified because Ethan Page is going to the body.
Page.
He's going right to the ribs, and he's trying to hurt Evans.
All right, predictions are open, guys. The final prediction of NXT.
Trying to send a message trick to you through Evans.
For as fast as Trick talks on his writtens, he needs to learn to match it with quick, witty responses. He seizes up a lot and just says nice things. Yeah, and he loses his spot in promos a lot too. A lot of pressure to this situation. I understand that, but you know that's one of the best things about NXT is that they're not just making wrestlers. They're not just putting out wrestlers. They're creating people who can handle the pressure of being on television, of having to create out of nowhere, of being able to think on your feet, being the type of star that you can, being the type of wrestler that you can put stuff on, put programs on, put feuds on. He's in the right place. Predictions are open, guys. Mr. Levy, do I believe in Joe Hendry? I mean, depends on what he's up to. I believe in Joe Hendry for like certain things. I wouldn't say just across the board. Yeah, I like Ethan Page being here, dude. Think about it. This guy got out of the menagerie. He got out of the toy box. He got out of the toy box. Made his way over to NXT. Going to Dynamite and Rampage tomorrow. Nice, Mr. Levy. Very nice. Take a picture.
You gotta tell it like it is, man.
Looking for that ego's edge. It was countered nicely. It wasn't exactly pretty, but it was effective right back in. And now Evans with a double stomp, doing some damage to Page's ribs.
Dang. Double-footed stomp to the midsection of Ethan Page. And clocks him with a hot super kick right to the side of the head. Car isn't as stacked as when I went last year. Maybe there's just a couple things that they aren't announcing yet. I've noticed that AEW does have that issue a lot, where they just don't announce like half of the people who are going to be there. I think that's been hurting their ticket sales as well. I've noticed that there's been a downtick in their attendance, and I would say that as a fan, if I'm gonna pay money to go watch a wrestling program, a wrestling show live, I want to know who's going to be there, you know? And I feel like AEW needs to do a better job of tightening it up ahead of time. Because who's going to buy a ticket if you don't even know who's going to be there, and then like only 2 people are going to be there that are guaranteed. I know the fight card's are subject to changes, but you should definitely be announcing a few more of the people are going to show up. The thing is, though, I think if AEW needed to make money, they'd be a better company altogether. They'd have better practices if they actually needed to make money. But Tony Khan's got such a cash flow to his life that the company doesn't need to make money, so they get to just make these decisions like, no, but I want it to be a surprise, you know? As a wrestling fan, I understand, like, you want the surprises and stuff. As a person who's booked wrestling and all that stuff, I understand you want to surprise people, but I do feel like if AEW needed to make money, they'd be just overall a much more smoothly ran operation. Who's the other guy? I know it's not Tavion Heights. Which guy? This guy? Who are you talking about, Legato? This is Javon Evans. Somehow he broke out of the plastic. Yeah. He got out of the toy box. Didn't get the Acclaimed last week, but I don't even know if Max Caster is going to rap. Or last year. Okay. Just realized we're almost through the lull period of when WWE is kind of meh after Mania. Yeah. They need to find a way to erase that. I think that's the worst time to have a lull, you know? Daniel, what's up, Daniel? I don't say it. Well, maybe second worst time. Right before WrestleMania would be the worst time to have a lull, but right after WrestleMania, dude, you got people excited. People are watching wrestling that maybe weren't watching it before. People are talking about it. People are getting introduced to it. People are hearing about crazy outcomes and stuff. I think right after WrestleMania is when you should be going hard, you know? The fact that it's a lull, I feel like they give up a lot of that momentum, and they give up a lot of casual fans interactions that might turn into more hardcore, you know? Javon Evans, yeah. The first Big Four is pretty close. Kind of used to it at this point. They do need to fix it because it does make me feel like certain people are cold, but then I have to remind myself it's just that time of year, yeah. It's one of the things I really love about the Wyatt 6 showing up last night is because I said it in my reaction video. I don't know if you guys watched my reaction. It's on my YouTube channel.
Yes, he is an outsider. It's not because he comes from another world.
I feel like it's the perfect medicine for the stagnation that kind of hangs over the company after Mania and is hanging over it right now. There's a lot of good momentum and there are good things happening, but you could tell that there's, like with all those interferences we saw last night, there's this complacency that's creeping into stuff to the point where they need something to be able to throw that off and mix things up. I like the Wyatt 6 thing that happened last night, but there's I like it more as like a symbol of something that can shake things up a bit and not leave it the way it was. The ego tamer.
Ethan Page, who loves to be the villain.
Ethan Page is just looking like a behemoth next to this guy. Is that the main event for tonight? Yes. Yes, it is. And the predictions are locked in, guys. So may the odds be ever in your favor. Whole haunted and damaged gorilla position was so cool. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it looked so cool. It's gonna be bad. Oh, Drewski, you got that crystal ball? Let me get those lotto numbers, Drewski. Let's find out. Let me get those lotto numbers. I promise I'll give you half, dude. Dang, we're getting bouncy. Dang, he flew, I'd say, a good 60% of the ring across the ring from the springboard clothesline. Takes out Ethan Page. I don't know anything. I always say that because people all think that, like, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be bad, this match is gonna be a banger. It's like, how do you know it's gonna be, man? Could be.
piss off Javon Evans. This is our main event. Evans, who won the Battle Royal earlier
But hey,
tonight,
maybe
becomes
someday
the
I'll say that and somebody will be like, yeah, I got those Lotto numbers, Gritty. Here you go.
for a second victory of the night. But Ethan Page able
You
to
did not give me half of your $20 win.
believes he is in
You didn't give me the numbers, radio.
from that Battle Royal due to
I gotta get
Oral
that,
Mensa, and he's gonna deal with
I gotta get
Oral
those
on his
numbers.
time the next time they cross paths. But right now, looking to continue to punish Evans. And Evans, nice reversal from that power slam to the DDT to the cover.
Gotta play it. I gotta play the like Mega Bucks type of thing.
Get in there, OG. Come on, young OG.
It's worth a shot. It is.
Tonight, you gotta wonder who's in the worst shape. The victorious,
Who knows?
Evans, who's
That was cool that we won $20 though.
ribs, or the beaten down, frustrated Ethan Page. And Page at the last. Oh, not again to the
We have more now. We actually have.
rich style by Ethan Page. Looking
I got
for
2 more.
Ego's edge.
Got 2 more of the double dollars.
Ethan Page has
That's done. Ethan Page wins.
#1 contender.
Dang. Beat the #1 contender on the night he became #1 contender. Ethan Page wins.
One step ahead, back to the injured ribs.
Page wins.
Ego's edge connects. Ethan
Jeez, man.
picks up
Ego's edge for the win.
NXT, and in doing so, defeated the #1 contender. And I'm sure all
Look at this
Ego
face he's
is
making.
gonna do nothing but gloat.
Correct ending. Absolutely.
I got what you want, dog. I'm the one that got what you want.
I have a feeling it'll start out strong, but eventually get to the point where they hit the wall. He did the Ego's edge. The Ego edge is a little different than the Razor's edge. The Ego's edge is more like he tosses you with it. The Razor's edge is more of like a fall forward and let the dude like slide off. It has to hit a wall. The problem with these kind of angles is you can't end it. You can't end it?
With business that concern you, that business, this is business.
Dang. Oh.
Just cutting down everyone.
You try to go for the pin.
Hell, does Evans get this from?
Javon looked like he was going for a pin for a second. Yeah, it's a very similar move.
Finally took out the 2 men that have beaten him down. One being Sean Spears, the other
Dang,
being
all
his
4 men down in the ring.
Trick Williams. Our NXT champion, though, finds himself in
Such
the
a
middle of
persona just being a normal wrestler after gimmick is weird.
that's coming to NXT.
It depends. It depends on what brought it about and how well you explain how it got to that point in the first place. I think they could do it. It's just gonna take a lot of effort and detail. It's gonna take what they've put into it already. So I'm not so down on it yet. I think that there's not really a reason to be down on it yet because it's in the hands of people who obviously are willing to put detail and effort into it. That's all it takes. The problem with the past is that people get lazy and people are afraid to ask for help and afraid to ask for advice and afraid to tap other people for input, and they think they know better, and then it becomes lazy and kneecapped, and it becomes stuck in a creative box, a creative bubble. And then if you become lazy on top of that, the creativity that brought it about in the first place can't let it flourish into anything else, and then you get left with a shell of your former idea, and then frustration can creep in, stagnation can creep in. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's working against it, but the things that can help it to actually flourish are the things that it's already shown to have, which is effort and detail. And both of those things we've seen, and if those go away, then yeah, I could definitely understand where you guys are coming from, but I wouldn't group it in with the rest of that because nothing else has ever had this level of both of those things. Nothing else has had that level of effort and detail that the Bray Wyatt stuff has had. And it also has never had the it's never been strapped together with being a homage and a tribute at the same time of somebody who's been gone for such a short period of time as well. So there's so much riding on it, not just to make it good, but to also make it good for other reasons besides making it acceptable to an audience. So I think that there's a lot going for it. That all the other stuff that you guys are probably using as examples of the way these things normally turn out, it's not the same. It's different. Hopefully. But these are the reasons why I'm still like, okay, let's find out. I'm not sure that it's going to turn out as poorly as previous semi-supernatural storylines and weird, spooky stuff has gone in the past. Hopefully you guys know what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I am saying that this is different than the rest of that stuff in a lot of different ways. Plus, with all the money and the momentum and just the new deals they have and going to Netflix and already having their hands in the cinematic wrestling matches and stuff like that, this could be something that we've never seen before. I'm very I wouldn't say optimistic, but I'm looking at it differently than the other stuff that's been in this vein before, or been in a vein similar to this. We will see. He's just here and there. His gimmick is just he's a big guy. Look at Braun Strowman. Yeah, but obviously they had to distance him from that stuff a bit, so it makes sense. Plus, he's probably not the brains behind it. You know, he's a piece of it, but he's not the brains behind it. So him just being a guy, it probably has a lot to do with what he's capable of doing, acting wise and creatively and promo wise and stuff like that. So if it's just not within him, and the whole crux of him being that way in the first place was some other guy, then it makes sense to distance him from that stuff for now, and maybe he'll come back to it. Who knows? There was only 5 people. People are talking all about the Wyatt 6. There was only 5 people in the Wyatt 6 thing last night, so maybe the spiritual 6th person is Bray himself, or maybe it could be that Strowman's gonna join the dark side or something. Who knows, man? There's so much cool stuff that they could do with it, and I really do feel the sky's the limit. Let's have a little chat about NXT. Let's find out what you guys thought. A little grapple chat. Yeah, it's time. It's time for the chat, guys. Let's find out what you thought. All right, I got about 30 seconds, guys. So if you have a score, if you watched NXT along with me tonight, I want to know what score you guys would give this out of 10, this episode of NXT. This is the 18th of June, 2024 edition of NXT. I want to know what you guys thought. So any score out of 10, please keep in mind, 8.4 is the highest score I will accept. 7.0 is the lowest score I would accept. So 7.0 is the bottom, 8.4 is the top. Let's find out what you guys thought. On the shirt they released, it says Wyatt Sick 5. Yeah, it's like a 5 and a 6 together, it looks like, right? Assume the 6th person is Bray and Spirit. That would be cool if they did it that way. I'm down with that. Find out what you guys got. RKO says 7.9. Thank you, RKO. You got it. Cursed Arrow says 8.1. Oh, yeah. 8.1. Thank you, Cursed Arrow. 7.78 says WB. All right, WB, thank you. Let's see here. Legato says 7.8. Yeah, 7.8. Got you. 7.8. I thought I messed up on the last score. I did not. I typed it correctly. I did it. Thank you, Legato. I was not here for most of the show. I see. Nice, Ryan. To be here for Dynamite, man. Gonna find out what they're up to. See what Dynamite pulls out. I don't think that this was the best show to follow up them beating AEW last week if they were trying to beat AEW again. The beginning was a good idea, but I just wish they would have pulled out, like, made it a little bit more surprising the way they were doing it. Maybe formatted it more like a Royal Rumble, you know, where like people come out individually to get into the ring instead of starting with 20 people in the ring. Dro says 7.9. I got you, Dro. Thank you, Dro. 7.9. Drewski said, oh, Excalibur says, hang on. Almost missed it. 7.65592. Excalibur, thank you. And Drewski says 7.8. You got it. Thank you, Drewski. And last, but certainly not least, Radio with 7.65592. There you go. Radio. Thank you, man. Yeah. Okay. All right. The scores are locked in. Thank you, everybody who gave a score. All right. So my score is going to be, I think right around a 7.59. I can't go 7.6 because I gave 7.6 to Raw last night, and Raw was better than this. Even though Raw had a bunch of matches that ended in interference, so did this show, but Raw had better wrestling. And it had a much more potent opening and closing as well. So if I'm gonna give a 7.6 to Raw, I can't give anything above a 7.6 to this episode of NXT. I might just go 7.5 flat because I don't think I would watch this whole episode again. This seemed very middle of the road to me. Not a bad show, definitely presentable. I'm not saying the show sucked, but in light of the score I just gave, I have to give this less than that. And I honestly, like, in my heart of hearts, would not like to watch this entire show over again, start to finish. I would feel some type of way, that saying, feel some type of way. And I'll tell you how I'd feel. I'd feel a little bit like, man, I wish I could watch something else for the next 2 hours. If this show just restarted right now and I had to watch the whole thing, I'd be like, man, can we watch something else? Can we watch Power? Let's watch NWA Power, guys. So not saying the show was bad, but I'm gonna have to go like 7.5. Didn't overly enjoy basically anything tonight besides the opening match was a good way to start the show. Like I said, I wish they would have formatted it a little differently to where it was more like surprises of people coming out from other promotions, instead of just off the bat trying to make it so Joe Hendry is the biggest thing, dude. It's like, what about, I understand, like, looking at the numbers, there's probably some statistician or whatever, statistician, what's the word, statistician, some guy who studies stats, and he's like, oh wait, Joe Hendry is trending higher on Twitter than these other people on TNA. So let's get him over here. You know, I'm sure mathematically it looked like a good idea to do it this way, but it just didn't hit for me. And I mean, it's no secret. I find the guy annoying, and I'm not really into him. But I just feel that even independent of the way that I take it, I just feel like that's not the best way to have done it. Even if he was going to be the surprise, you could have done it differently to where it would have hit harder. And then having Javon Evans versus Ethan Page in the main event, and then having your brand new number one contender losing the night he becomes number one contender, it just makes him seem very flimsy as a contender. And he just looks very flimsy out there in comparison to everybody around him. I think it's too much too quick. And you're risking the shove him factor, the Roman Reigns factor, where you're just trying to shove him so much that he might be good, he might have good intentions, he might have a good style to him and all that, but like you're risking the like shove it down our throats factor to where there's like a gag response instead of just let it get absorbed the way the crowd is feeling it instead of trying to make it a thing. And then the rest of the show, just so much going on that it was hard to get a bearing on anything to look forward to. It's just like things kept happening over and over and over again. And this is something that NXT is normally really good at traversing throughout the show and making it flow well. But tonight it just felt very choppy. And having 100 different ingredients and having a choppy presentation, it's gonna look like you just dumped a puzzle out of a box and there's just pieces everywhere, instead of a cohesive picture that you're putting together. So I don't know. I would not like to watch this particular episode of NXT again, and I gotta give it like a 7.5. I can't do any higher than that. I think that's the tippy top. That's the tippy top. So 7.5. That's where I'm going. Let's add it up. All that adds up to 70.09184. Divided by how many scores? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Divided by 9. Equals 7.78. They got the point. They got it. NXT rocking and rolling. All right, let's get them their point. In the battle of the brands, NXT still finding a way. They're like the life in Jurassic Park, dude. Thought they were all females out here. Life finds a way, I guess. There you go. NXT sitting at 5. NXT takes the lead for the season. They've been definitely stacking points on here, man. We'll see. This season shall end at SummerSlam, right? Yeah, at SummerSlam. So we shall see. Every show on this list has a chance to win this season still. So it's still a pretty tight race, but we're starting to see some trends happening here. We'll see what's going on. Thank you guys very much for being part of the of Grapple Chat today. Thank you so much for your scores. Thank you so much for bringing some hype in here. Thank you so much for the bits as well. I very much appreciate you guys supporting the stream. Thank you to everybody who left a like on the YouTube stream as well. That is always appreciated. If you have not already left a like on the YouTube stream and you do like the stream, this would be a good time to do it because we are not done yet tonight. Stick around if you're on Twitch. We're not done here. If you're on YouTube, make sure you migrate on over to the Twitch channel. That's where the stream is commencing and continuing. We're not going offline or anything like that on Twitch. We're still online. You don't have to wait around in a pre-show room or pre-stream room or anything like that. We're rocking and rolling immediately after this. So get on over to Twitch. Come hang out with us. Twitch people, stick around. We're not done yet. But that was. You know what that was. That was the chat.